Righty Jim, Kipper Weekly Report, February 28th, single shot vaccine. Johnson & Johnson this week got FDA emergency approval for a single shot COVID-19 vaccine. What does this mean? Well, it means a lot. It means that you only have to produce half as many doses to be as effective as the Moderna and the other vaccines that are out there that require 2 doses. Second of all, it doesn't require a deep freezer to store it in. They were specially purchased freezers that allowed to go to that can go to 143 degrees Fahrenheit, or give or take something like that, versus your regular freezer that can go to -10, -20 degrees Fahrenheit. So this vaccine can be kept in that one. So it makes the delivery a lot easier and the storage a lot easier than the Moderna and the other vaccine. Also, J&J has promised to be able to put together 100 million doses in the first 6 months of it. So we might actually finally be turning the corner on the COVID cases and getting the vaccines out there rolling. This is going to take time. When it came through during Trump's administration, you simply don't, simply wave a wand and have 100 million doses out there. So it's been taking time. Once this thing gets rolling, then they'll have enough doses and begin to start sending them overseas for other countries, and things will start getting better. Things will start reopening. So hopefully, like they're talking about reopening the schools no later than the fall for California, and for other states maybe even sooner. So hopefully we're turning the corner on this after long 12 months. All right. CPAC in Orlando. The Conservative Political Action Committee, CPAC, held its annual conference this year in Orlando, Florida, I believe because Maryland has much more stringent lockdown procedures than Florida does right now, because Florida's been doing very well about fighting the COVID virus. It's at the Orlando Hyatt Regency, and the Hyatt Corporation is getting a lot of flack for hosting hate groups, as everyone likes to call it, because anybody who doesn't agree with a Democrat is a hate group right now. They had a number of speakers. Ted Cruz was there on Friday, gave a fairly rabble rousing speech, making a little bit of light of his being out of Texas, and this isn't being as nice as Cancun. Might pay a little political price for that, but he was out there yelling freedom, which is good for Mr. Cruz. One of the other speeches that got a lot of attention was South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. Gave a good speech at CPAC from my understanding. And then Donald Trump will be speaking today at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So see what he has to say. Maybe he'll be announcing something for the 2024, maybe even the 2022 election cycle. Who knows? Certainly be interesting, and certainly be the response will be interesting to see exactly what direction the Republican Party is going. Is it still going to be the party of Trump, or is he going to fade into the background? It is a very interesting situation, because he brings voters to the Republican Party that haven't voted before. Some that haven't voted Republican, that voted Democrat, similar to what you call the Reagan Democrats, but also others that have just never voted before that he was able to speak to. So we'll have to see what exactly Trump's influence is going to be going forward on the Republican Party. And last, we have the unfortunate news of Tiger Woods, the world-renowned, possibly the GOAT golfer, greatest of all-time golfer, had a single-car accident in Southern California in the Palos Verdes, Rolling Hills Estates area. That's about 15 miles southwest of downtown LA. For those of you that don't know California geography, very, very upscale area, very expensive houses. You're getting along houses that are up on cliffs that can oversee the beach and the ocean from there. Very, very nice area. He was heading off for a photo shoot for Golf Digest. We had a single car accident, drove across the median divider into the opposite lanes. Luckily, nobody hit him, and then hit a tree apparently, and rolled the car. There were no skid marks at the site, so evidently he was not paying attention. There's no word yet exactly what the final accident report's going to say, but he was not paying attention evidently. At the time, they don't believe that any sort of foreign substances, drugs, or alcohol were involved. Fortunately for Tiger Woods, compound fractures of his right leg and crushed ankle. They've had to put rods and pins in to stabilize the leg. And a compound fracture means that the bone, when it broke, went through the skin, so you have to worry about bacterial problems and infections. So, of course, we all wish Tiger Woods the best for his speedy recovery. get him back out on the golf course. The PGA Tour this week is down in Florida at the World Golf at the WGC event, World Golf Championship event. And a number of the golfers were going to be wearing red and black, Tiger's traditional color, on Sunday today, to celebrate him and to send their best wishes to him. So everybody out there, Righty Jim, have a good day.